Hi, everybody. We're back here in the Hassle Castle. It's a beautiful Monday morning in Quad City land. You got Jaybird T-Roy and the Stat Cat all in the house. If you can't see him on Facebook Live, guys, because the camera's out.
We're good.
But he's here. See his voice. Lovely little voice it is. How you doing, big guy?
Doing great, buddy. How are you?
I'm good. I can't complain.
All right. How's Oktoberfest?
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. That stupid Iowa game screwed it all up.
I knew it.
Everybody went to watch that losing fest. I just hate losing to pedophile state. I'm sorry. I can't stand it. It just drives me nuts. I hate that school. I hate everything they represent. I hate the fact that they didn't get sued, so they had to go out of business. Ugh. I hate
It was a frustrating loss. It really was. This is the first time that
and it's just time to admit it. And I saw someone saying, Nate Stanley just can't win a big game. I'm sorry. It's a damn fact.
I really thought he should have been pulled at the end of the game.
I mean, he holds the ball too long. I don't get it. It's like he's made no progression from his sophomore year.
Right.
He's just that guy. I mean, people have to be wide ass open for him to even make the pass.
32 straight starts, 21-11 over that time.
I'm sorry. He
beat a
might
top
break.
25
He might
team.
break records, and he might end up breaking Chuck's record. He'll never
He's
beat Chuck
there.
Long.
He's right there. He's currently tied.
I mean, this is 2 dozen.
He's got 61 career touchdown passes. He's currently
Great.
tied with Drew Tate.
That's awesome.
For second all-time in program history. He needs, all right, needs 13 more to tie Chuck Long.
Remember the beginning of the year? What were we worried about? Oh, man, this defense. I don't know how the secondary is going to hold up. I don't know what's going to go on. This defense is fine.
Yeah,
This
it's
offense
a
is
second.
putrid.
Well,
It is. And it shouldn't be. And a lot of it's the O-line. I mean, I'm sorry, but if you're trying to tell me we got 2 NFL guys on that O-line, I don't want my team drafting them.
he's got to average over 2 touchdown passes a game to tie, if not break it. They've got 6 games left. Homecomings this weekend against Purdue.
More like Purdue.
And then they go to Northwestern and they go to Wisconsin.
They're going to get destroyed by Wisconsin. I'm
Yes.
sorry right now. Wisconsin
100%.
is a powerhouse. Wisconsin is easily going to win the West.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a little...
Minnesota's not looking bad. I mean, we'll be lucky if we beat Minnesota.
Okay, so Wisconsin won on Saturday. They won 38-0 in a rout of Michigan State.
Yes. It was great.
They have 4 shutouts this season. That is the most by any team in a full season this entire century. And they did it in 6 games.
Really.
Yes, that defense. That's incredible. And that was just yes, like you said, Wisconsin's just a powerhouse right now.
Yeah.
Well, the game was, I don't know. There's so many things.
I hate football right now. All the way
I don't
around.
think...
Everything about it sucks.
I think AJ Epinesa is going to need another year in college football. I'm serious. We said this at the beginning of the year. Kakert was just like, he kind of hinted at it saying he might need another year. Kakert was on it from the very beginning. Everyone else saying that he's a top 10 going in the NFL draft. Kakert's like, I think he's just not dominating those games like you think.
Right.
I know he got in on a sack. I got something else to tell you. When you're up on those press boxes,
Yeah.
they'll give you the plays and everything else, like what's going on.
Wouldn't know.
They'll announce it over there. They'll tell you. There's almost like a running the game that I was at, Rutgers. There's almost like a running play-by-play of what AJ's doing. So like you'd say like, okay, incomplete pass, that AJ Epinesa in on a hurry on there. They're pushing him to be the guy. I think there's like I honestly think they push him to get the press out there so that it's good. I mean, it's good for the program to have a top 10 kid in the draft, but I just don't think he's ready.
Well, I don't know. There was a lot going on. I couldn't watch every waking moment of that game, but it was, from what I could watch, I decided to watch Pat McCurdy instead. It was a lot more fun than being pissed off at football.
And just like you said, the defense is good. All right.
Yeah.
I brought up Wisconsin's defense. All right. So Iowa has allowed 7 touchdowns in 6 games. Among Big Ten schools, only Penn State and Wisconsin have allowed fewer. Penn State has allowed 5, and Wisconsin's allowed 4. Iowa is one of 6 schools to allow just 2 rushing touchdowns or fewer. So it's the defense is good. It just you got to get points on the board.
I mean, we're losing at Wisconsin. There's 3 losses, right?
Yep.
And we're going to stumble somewhere else.
Minnesota's undefeated.
Yeah. We
And
could lose
Minnesota
that
just
game.
took it to Nebraska.
We could lose to Northwestern. I hope we don't lose to Nebraska.
No.
That'll really make me mad.
Well, let's not get down just yet.
I'm down,
Long
Jay.
season. You know what?
Jason Carrot has the
We'll
clap.
be all excited when they'll be at the Holiday Bowl and you get to go to San Diego and get a carne asada burrito.
Not going.
You're not going now.
No.
You say that now.
Not going.
Yeah, it's so.
They
then
won't go to
the
that
NFL
bowl.
is a wild and wacky thing, and if you've got it figured out, good for you. Because I don't.
I mean, I'm not sure who the Chiefs are anymore.
Well, Houston
And
Houston controlled the clock there.
But are all of a sudden the Texans really good? I don't know. Stay tuned for my weekly rankings.
Minnesota, there's another team in Philadelphia, 2 teams that I can't figure out. Minnesota put a beat down on Philadelphia. New Orleans has 1 loss on the season. They beat Jacksonville 13-6.
Defense looks very good there.
The Pittsburgh Steelers, with
Yeah.
a undrafted quarterback, goes into San Diego and makes it a home game. Or L.A.
L.A.
Makes it a home game.
Yeah. A home game. It was nuts.
Same thing in New York though. And there's a lot of Dallas fans there at the Jets.
Didn't help because Garrett can't play. Oh, dude, don't get me going on that.
Well, it's kind of what we're here to do.
Oh my God.
Jameis Winston had 6 turnovers, 5 interceptions, and a fumble, and a loss to Carolina.
Carolina, all of a sudden, without Cam Newton, looks really good. They're 4-2.
Another Ewing theory.
Yep.
I'm not sure.
San Francisco beat the Rams. Jimmy G, handsome Jimmy, 24 for 33, 243 yards.
Dude, the Niners' defense is stifling.
Dolphins,
Dolphins should have beat Washington.
yep, going for 2 to win the game.
Well, they were right on that one, huh? Who's going to suck worse?
Seattle and Cleveland. Seattle beat Cleveland 32-28. Baker Mayfield had 3 interceptions. Yeah.
Yeah, what's his nickname again, Serge?
Which one you want?
I don't know. One of the good ones. Just give it to me.
Faker Mayfield.
Baker Mayday? Butcher Baker, the interception maker?
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
The non-handshaking Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, what's up with that, by the way? We didn't even talk about that.
Jay and I did later.
Serge knows a lot about that. More.
Yeah. Sherman's just... I had
Sherman's
my theory on it.
Weird. Like, why would you even say that when
So
you knew
for-
video
so-
proof was going to be out
All
there
right,
that
so
you
what's
did?
the background with this whole thing?
The background is my theory is Sherman was just trying to get his squad fired up, but he looked like an idiot in the process. Because at first he made Baker Mayfield look like the young punk in the NFL who doesn't have, quote, NFL etiquette. That's just college crap. We don't do that here. Comes out and doesn't shake my hand. And then clear video evidence from both sides shows that he did shake his hand. Whether it was the dead fish or whatever you want to call it, whatever kind of a handshake, he did reach out his hand. He did shake
more
his hand.
disrespected Baker
He
than
more
anything.
slapped his hand and
he
took
kind
off.
of just kind of gave him a
Right.
thing, but he hugged everybody else.
So this whole big thing comes
Yeah.
out. And like what I was telling Jay about was they said that when they shake hands at the coin toss and everything, they always say, hey, be safe out there. Good luck. Hey, play well. Be safe. good luck, take care, peace, and they take off.
Right.
They say their quick words, wish you best luck, some sportsmanship, and they take off. So if a guy doesn't say anything to you, he doesn't have to say anything.
You're not supposed to make out.
He doesn't have to shake your hand either, but yes, it's
Right.
NFL etiquette. So he came out and said that he didn't shake his hand. He didn't shake my hand. That's college crap right there. This is NFL. This is NFL etiquette. You don't do that here. Then we see the video evidence that he did shake his hand. And then he comes out, he's just like, why would I lie about that? Then they show the reverse angle. Clearly, he shook his hand. And then he comes back and goes, yeah, I was wrong on that. I must have played out differently in my head. I don't know what happened there. I'm going to reach out to him. I'm going to get a hold of him on social media so I can call him personally and apologize, man. Yeah, he doesn't need that. What? What? So he ran off to the sideline.
CT80.
He ran off to the sideline. No, I don't. I think this is all intentional.
I know, but
'Cause
that's what they're going to blame it on.
He runs to the sideline and tells his teammates, he didn't shake my hands. Let's rough him up. And they did.
We're in the blame.
So he kind of looks like it worked.
Blame era.
And then he comes back and says, yeah. This is like Rick James, True Hollywood Stories. I would never go over there and not shake someone's hand like, yeah, I remember when I did that. Like, Sherman, what are you doing?
Yeah, a little nuts. What do you think, Jay?
Well, I think we got another game tonight. I think we got some baseball to talk about as well.
Yeah, what happened? I didn't watch any.
What do you mean? What happened?
I have no idea what happened.
Carlos
I know the
Correa had a
Cardinals-
walk-off last night, home run in extra innings to beat the Yankees 3-2.
Okay,
The Cardinals are down 0-2.
I knew that.
Strasburg's on the mound today for the Nationals. That's not a good start for the Cardinals. And it's in Washington, but that's today. Tonight you got the Lions
In the pack.
and the Packers in a NFC MAT division game. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, here we go. This is a must-win for the Cardinals. Then you're down to 0-3.
Well, of course it is.
Yeah, I don't know how to break that down. Anything more than that. Yesterday in the game, Justin Verlander moved himself up to number 2, second place all time for most strikeouts in the postseason. So he now has 187 career strikeouts in the postseason, moving him into second. I'm not going to tell you who he moved past. Give me some names. Who do you think's in the top 10 for most career strikeouts in the postseason?
Most career strikeouts. Kurt Schilling.
Kurt Schilling is not in the top 10.
Okay. Roger Clemens.
Yes, he is. He is at number 4.
Dwight Gooden.
No, Dwight Gooden's not in there.
Okay. Andy Pettitte.
Andy Pettitte is who Justin Verlander just passed to move into number 2 all-time with 187 strikeouts. Andy Pettitte had 183.
Randy Johnson.
Randy Johnson is number 9 with 132 career postseason strikeouts.
Okay. Let's go with Bob Gibson.
No.
Sandy Koufax.
No, these are all more modern era guys.
Oh, so nobody from the past. Okay.
Okay.
Trying to think. Wow, Greg Maddux.
Greg Maddux is actually number 11.
How about Tommy Glavine?
Tom Glavine is number 7 with 143 career postseason strikeouts.
John Smoltz.
John Smoltz is number 1. 199 career postseason strikeouts. Justin Verlander is 13 away.
All right. Am I missing any?
Yeah, you could get that.
How many am I missing?
Yeah, you're missing. Well, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh, Pedro Martinez.
No, not in the top 10.
Okay.
You're missing 1, 2, 3, 4. Missing 4 more.
Missing 4 more. These are probably all going to be really. Man, who was the kid that was a Marlin, then he was a Yankee and a Red Sox?
The hell is a Marlin?
Beckett?
Yeah, Josh Beckett.
Not on here. No, not in
Okay.
the top 10.
Gotcha.
All right. Tried it.
One just had a meltdown again in the postseason.
Kershaw?
Kershaw is number 5 at 170. One's pitches for the still pitches for the Chicago Cubs. One is currently pitching for the Washington
John
Nationals.
Lester.
John Lester is number 8 at 133.
Max Scherzer.
Max Scherzer is number 10 at 127. And finally, the last one, Mike Mussina, number 6 at 145.
Yeah. I was trying to think there had to be another Yankee in there. Then I couldn't think of Messina.
Well, we've got all the games to look at from yesterday. We got to look at our pick six, see how we did there, and later on we've got our guest the line. So a busy day today, Columbus Day, by the way.
You can't say that.
Well, you can't.
No, we don't honor that in the state of Iowa. We don't recognize Columbus Day in the state of Iowa. Never have.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't care.
All right. It's on my list of days.
Okay, it is.
Okay. All right.
It's also National Indigenous People Day as well.
Yes, it is. National Native American Day.
Oh, I thought they were calling it Indigenous.
Well, you can do it. It's also National Kick Butt Day, but we'll talk more about that.
I already got their butt kicked.
Yeah. All right, we got to take our first break, and then come back and talk about. Well, we got to turn your frown upside down.
I don't know. Maybe if I get my rankings, it'll help.
Okay.
All right, everybody. The votes are all in, and we're anxiously awaiting Chopper to come and announce live on air where your 3 favorite sports talk radio hosts finished in the voting. But, hey, if you're out there and you're looking for anything else, whether it's your oil changes, your tattoos, or you're grabbing some lunch, just pick up a Locals Love Us guide. They have that table of contents that helps you find what you're looking for. Or if you go to the website, localsloveus.com, you click on the Quad Cities and browse your favorites. It's easy to use, and they're going to rank all the popular places for you. So make sure you check them out. Those are our friends from Locals Love Us, your guide to the best.
Hey, this is Dorf with Dancing with the QC Stars. You're listening to Don't Hassle Us for Local.
ESPN 1170 AM.
Hey hunters, time to get ready for fall hunting season. Get your hunting gear, arrows, and bow tuned up at R&R Sports in Bettendorf. Try out a new bow or crossbow on their new indoor range before you buy it. Bows from Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, and PSE are in stock. Crossbows from Raven and PSE. Maybe it's new guns and ammunition you want. Shop guns from Benelli, Stoger, Franchi, Springfield, Ruger, and Remington. For fishing, R&R Sports has it all, including live bait, minnows, and crawlers. Their bait is guaranteed to catch fish or die trying. Online at rnrsportsinc.com.
It's October, and at the McGrath Used Car Superstore of Davenport, Gavin McGrath says, no trick.
Just treats. The Quad Cities knows we trade for anything, regardless of mileage or age. So push, pull, or drag it in.
With over 2,500 quality pre-owned vehicles.
Don't be afraid to trade. Drive home in a better vehicle with payments from $167 a month. For used truck buyers, shop the Quad Cities' best selection of certified used trucks from $10,988. Pre-owned Silverados, Sierras, Rams, F-150s from $10,988. Now at the McGrath Used Car Superstore of Davenport.
And nobody makes it easier to trade.
Push, pull, or drag it in. You're going to get top dollar and save more on the best selection.
What if I don't have a ghost of a chance to get credit?
All credit applications accepted. Nobody works harder than our credit team to help get you approved.
The McGrath Used Car Superstore of Davenport, 4618 North Brady Street.
Log on McGrathAuto.com.
In less time than it takes to reheat leftovers in the microwave, a professional thief has made their way into your warehouse.
In the time it takes you to shampoo your hair, soap up, and shave your legs, a fire can reduce your business to a smoldering pile of charred 2x6s.
You can't keep watch over your commercial investments 24/7. With Jorgensen Insurance, you don't have to. When losses are the last thing you want to think about, call Jorgensen Insurance or visit jorgenseninsurance.com.
ESPN 1170 AM is the Quad Cities sports leader and your home of the local sports show. Don't hassle us, we're local. Listen for a chance to win everything from tickets to free food. Every time you win and pick up your prize at the ESPN 1170 AM Pepsi ticket window, we'll give you a free Pepsi for the road as well. It's like winning twice. Get more chances to win by downloading the ESPN 1170 AM app or by going to ESPN1170am.com.
Follow us on Facebook at ESPN 1170. We'll help break up your feed of relatives' hot political takes. This is the Quad City sports leader, ESPN 1170 AM.
All right, everybody, we're back here in the Hassle Castle, brought to you by Dunright Satellite and Dish. That's right. And this is Don't Hassle So Local on AM 1170.
Yeah, so you got the Iowa game. It's a tough loss. Iowa doesn't cover spread. And then you going into Sunday. And T-Roy, I don't know what's going on.
You and I both went 3-3 in the NCAA. Right now, you're 3-2 in NFL, and I'm 2-3.
Yeah, using the tier system, which we can look at. So yeah, if we look at
I didn't know. I didn't have Serge's picks, so I couldn't.
I have them here.
Okay, how did Serge do?
Serge, not very well.
No. Oh, poor guy.
Like 1-5.
Oh, Serge.
1-5, and then in the let's see, hit the Vikings, missed Chiefs, hit the Dolphins. He was on the Cowboys as well. Where were you at on the 49ers and Rams? Were you on the right side?
I actually picked the 49ers.
Okay.
So watch, this will be the week that they burned me, and they didn't.
So sitting at 2-3. Yeah. For the NFL pick 6. Yeah, so the Vikings go in there and do their job like they're supposed to. Carson Wentz, struggled a little bit. And then when you brought up the Chiefs and the Texans, and that was it, like I said, that was a matter of ball control, keeping the Patrick Mahomes off the field.
Yeah, but this has been...
He's got some bum ankles, right?
Well, I'm just saying they don't look nearly as dangerous as they did last year.
So the Chiefs had...
and that touchdown he threw to whatever, was that Tyreek Hill? That basically Hail Mary in the first quarter?
Yeah.
I mean, that was just fortunate.
Their total time of possession was 20 minutes and 12 seconds. Total. Houston had 24 minutes in just the second half alone. So, that's where some of the problem is. The defense, they got to get the defense off the field. Lamar Jackson had a pretty big day, almost broke the record for rushing yards by a quarterback. He was just off by about 20 yards.
And they won by 6, right?
Yeah, he rushed for over 100 yards in the first half, joining only Michael Vick to do that as a quarterback, and rushed for over 100 yards in a half. 49ers with the big win. We mentioned that, and I'd be interested to see where that ends up on your tiers when we talk about that. So Devlin Hodges, a.k.a. Duck.
It's all
they really love talking about that.
Yeah, like it's that funny.
Huh?
Like it's funny that someone can do a duck call.
He's a junior world champion.
Yeah, but I mean, a ton of people hunt ducks. I mean, I guess around here that's not odd to me. I've heard duck calls my whole life.
How's this? Hold on.
It's pretty good.
Thanks.
See?
This is not bad, huh?
Man, we have talent in this building. I'm telling you.
Regular duck commander there, buddy.
God, Jay. I think you missed your calling, dude.
Yeah, maybe.
Get you a shotgun and put you out in the river in a blind.
Yeah, I would not know what to do.
It's because his brother's on Duck Dynasty.
Yeah. So the Titans lost 16-0 to the Broncos. Marcus Mariota got benched. Ryan Tannehill came in for him.
Two wins in a row for the Broncos. Remember I said don't count them out yet.
One more, call that a winning streak, boys.
That's right.
Jeez. No, and then we have a big game tonight. I have it in the pick 6. I have the Lions.
I took the Lions as well. I just 5 points. I think they're a good team. We'll see what happens. And they're coming off a bye. So I think the Packers win this game, but I think the 5's too many.
Well, it's
down
been
to 3.5.
Yeah, it's been moved. The Sharps are in on the Lions as well. So
when we took it was at 5.
Yeah, when we did our pick 6. All right. Well, outside of the games that
with Bears are on a bye week, right?
Yep.
We haven't been able to, nothing to talk about the Pack. Can't talk about the Pack until tomorrow.
But
the rest of the game, the Patriots was Thursday night, so we already covered that. I mean, the Cowboys game, there's no way they should lose that game. I mean, disappointed would be an understatement.
So what's the answer here, Garrett?
Jay, I don't know. I mean, you can't make a 4th down call like that, and have that be the play you run. First of all. And you just don't do it. At this point, you're down 7-3. And Romo even said it. He's like, you got to take emotion out of it and just kick the damn field goal. They kick the field goal, and chances are the next play isn't a 92-yard touchdown pass, which changed everything, momentum-wise.
Yeah.
Now, granted, you did have the guy miss the field goal kick later on, which would have been huge, which was a 30-some yarder. You made a 62. I mean, I can't be too mad at this kicker. He made a 62-yarder and missed a 32, but whatever. I don't know, man. The defense didn't look all that great in the first half and then holds them to 3 in the second. And then the offense came alive and they fed Zeke. But they shot themselves in the foot defensively in the first half. And that's all about coaching. When you have a team that plays sloppy and you have tons of penalties, that's on your coaching. And that goes, and it all falls on the head coach's shoulders. You know what I'm saying? If you're getting penalized a lot, you're a sloppy team. You got to clean that up. You can't expect to win games when you're playing sloppy like that. You're missing your 2 starting tackles. Oh, and by the way, at the beginning of the game, you lose Amari Cooper. At that point, I mean, they knew what they had to do, but they didn't execute. Bad play calling. So they end up losing by 2 points on a game where they fought back. But, you just can't shoot yourself on the foot like that many times.
Well, I'm interested now to hear the tiers, the power rankings, the T-Roy power rankings in the NFL.
I got news for you. Dallas fell pretty far. So.
All right.
All right, guys. Nothing has changed at the top of my weekly rankings. I still have the New England Patriots at 1. And at 2, I still have the undefeated San Francisco 49ers.
Okay. So that's where you're...
And I've now boosted the 49ers up into the Tier 1 bracket.
Ooh.
Tier 1 is now the Pats and the Niners.
Undefeated San Francisco 49ers. Man,
right.
Belichick knows how to do things with his quarterbacks.
He's something. All right. At 3, I still have the Saints. Teddy Bridgewater, undefeated as starter. Saints defense
And
looking
Breeze
good.
Coming back.
And Breeze is coming back. He held the fort together. Breeze is coming back. The team's going to get more dangerous, boys.
Yeah, Saints at the Chicago Bears this weekend. That over-under is going to be interesting.
This is going to be interesting to me because that Saints defense is really good.
Mm-hmm.
So this could end up being like a 6-6 game. You know what I'm getting at? Like this could be a game of field goals. So be prepared for that. But I have the Saints at 3. I have the Packers at 4. So nothing. Well, yeah, we had some changes. Nothing from the top 3, but I moved the Pack up to 4. I'm assuming the Pack win tonight. But I think the Lions are still good. This is a game that the Lions, if they lose, you're fine. And then at 5, the Seahawks, Jay. Getting it done with ground and pound, winning tough games on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I am impressed with the Seahawks right now. I don't like.
Should be.
Yeah, I don't like their coach, but hey,
I don't either.
my eyes tell me what I see. Bills had an off week, Jay, but they're still only got 1 loss, and that's to the Patriots, who they played tough. So I have the Bills at 6. At 7, your favorite quarterback in the league, Jay Foster, Deshaun Watson and the Texans.
Yeah.
Impressive victory on the road at Kansas City. Not sure what happened with Kansas City. Not sure what to think of Kansas City. Yeah.
Got bad ankles.
All right. And injuries play a part of this. You know what?
So I don't think the Chiefs are sweating.
I don't think the Chiefs are sweating either. I think they're going to be fine. Especially when everybody else in the league, other than the Raiders, are not looking all that great right now. So right after the Texans, I do have the Chiefs. I think they're still a good team. And then I have the Ravens, followed by the aforementioned Lions, who could drop after this game. And then I have the Vikings. An impressive victory. Maybe they're getting it together. Maybe they're figuring it out. I don't know. And then at 11, I have the Bears. I still think that defense is completely dominant. Let's see what they come after this bye week. They come back, bounce back, see what they can do. At 12, even though they did beat the Bears, I'm sorry, the Raiders are not better than the Bears. They will not make the playoffs. But the Raiders are good. I got them at 12. At 13, Jay.
Yes.
The Carolina Panthers. led by Kyle Allen.
Okay, yeah.
They've been impressive the last few weeks. So you got to give them credit where credit's due. They are 4-2. At
Riverboat
14,
Ron still got a job because of Kyle Allen.
At 14, Jason, I have to clap Garrett.
Yep.
Cowboys still have a talented team. They need to get healthy. They need to start playing better. We'll see. At 15, same thing can said about this team, the Philadelphia Eagles. They're a ton of talent. They're not playing well. Don't know if they can turn it around. They're at Dallas this week. This is a huge matchup. At 16, with that Super Bowl hangover, your Los Angeles Rams. At 17, the idle Colts. Didn't think much of it. I don't know. They dropped down a little bit, but I'm still not convinced on the Colts. And then from there on, I got the Steelers. 2-4. Who knows? Playing tough. And then I have the Browns, the Jaguars, the Bucks, the Broncos, the Titans, and then the Chargers. Probably the most disappointing team in the NFL right now. But you're not playing a home game ever. These guys play on the road every game. It's tough. Move back to San Diego, please. And then we basically have a story of everybody else that sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the Giants, who might not be better than the Cardinals, but maybe they are. I don't know. So Giants, Cardinals, the Falcons. Yes, J Money, your team's terrible. Cincinnati, the Redskins, the Jets, and Miami. And the Jets might move up.
Love the power rankings.
You love them?
Love them.
All right.
They're I'm telling you, it's what 13 now, 13 and 4 since using the power rankings when we do our pick 6.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that my thing's successful.
It's been working. The
Get
power
some
rankings.
compliments out there, T-Ray.
Did I?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, just and listen, there's a lot.
It's like you're just growing up right before our eyes, bud.
Oh, am I?
Yeah. So level-headed, dad-like.
I just see things, man. I'm gonna tell it like I see it. I can't. My team sucks. They suck, and right now they suck. They shouldn't, but they can't play like that and win games. It's terrible. They got to beat the Eagles next week, man. Cannot lose 4 in a row.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna talk more about the NLCS and the ALCS. And I have another question for you. It's sports related, but it's not like it's not in the Big Four related.
Not in the Big Four?
No.
Oh boy.
But I want to know. We're going to talk about this under 2-hour marathon that just happened this weekend.
Why was it?
I think there's some controversy here. So I'll talk to you about it, and I want to see what you think.
All right.
All right.
If you want the latest in TV and security technology, but you're not sure where to start, you need to call Done Right TV and Security Solutions. They're going to get you started today because they'll take the guesswork out of choosing all the smart home technology with your budget in mind. They've been a leader in technology for years, and with that Hopper Smart HD DVR, your smart speaker could change your channels, pause, and fast forward with just the sound of your voice. When you sign up today, you're going to get a Nest doorbell system free from our friends at Done Right. Call 866-840-RIGHT today and let them provide that local professional installation trusted by all kinds of businesses and homeowners in the Quad Cities. Restrictions apply and requires an internet-connected Hopper. That's Done Right TV and Security, 866-84-RIGHT.
This is Ella Schmidt, the 106-pounder for Bettendorf, and you are listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local.
ESPN 1170 AM.
Easier matters at the Quad City International Airport. Time, travel, and parking all add up. Look before you book. There's more to compare than just airfare. Fuel costs, auto mileage, pricey tolls, traffic jams, and your valuable time and expensive parking all add up. And that's before the long lines and hassles at other airports. Look before you book with the QC Airport's trip calculator at EasierMatters.com. EasierMatters.com calculates your true savings by flying local from the QC Airport. Save time and money at EasierMatters.com.
It's October, and at the McGrath Used Car Superstore of Davenport, Gavin McGrath says, no trick.
Just treats. The Quad Cities knows we trade for anything, regardless of mileage or age. So push, pull, or drag it in.
With over 2,500 quality pre-owned vehicles.
Don't be afraid to trade. Drive home in a better vehicle with payments from $167 a month. For used truck buyers, shop the Quad City's best selection of certified used trucks from $10,988. Pre-owned Silverados, Sierras, Rams, F-150s from $10,988. Now at the McGrath Used Car Superstore of Davenport.
And nobody makes it easier to trade.
Push, pull, or drag it in. You're going to get top dollar and save more on the best selection.
What if I don't have a ghost of a chance to get credit?
All credit applications accepted. Nobody works harder than our credit team to help get you approved.
The McGrath Used Car Superstore of Davenport, 4618 North Brady Street.
Log on McGrathAuto.com.
At Crawford Company, we specialize in plumbing, heating, and air conditioning. Sports, on the other hand?
Hey, Crawford guy, go long!
No, I can't.
Here comes the pitch to Crawford guy. Strike three.
Come on, Crawford guy, take the shot.
Sports may not be our specialty, but home comfort is. Crawford Company, plumbing and drain cleaning, heating and air conditioning.
If you're running a business, how much should you invest in retaining your employees? First Midwest Bank has ideas. In today's tight labor market, keeping your employees is more important than ever. A First Midwest banker can help you determine what type of 401k plan to offer. At First Midwest Bank, they're not just bankers, but expert financial advisors. Talk to one today or visit wehaveideas.firstmidwest.com.
With the loss of a loved one, planning a fitting service can be a real challenge. At Whelan Presley Funeral Homes and Crematory, with our personalized service and attention to detail, you can be confident the service will be everything you wished for. We've been serving families in our area for generations. We would be privileged to serve yours too. Whelan Presley Funeral Homes and Crematory, Rock Island, Milan, Reynolds, and the Knox Chapel.
Join the conversation. Follow ESPN 1170 AM on Facebook and Twitter. From the Quad Cities sports leader, ESPN 1170 AM.
Hey, we're back.
Yes, we are.
Munching on a caramel apple, Jay.
Well,
So
it
good.
is National Dessert Day. Yeah, you're listening to ESPN 1170 AM. You're listening to Don't Hassle So Local. We're live in the Hassle Castle, brought to you by Done Right TV and Security. Yesterday in the NFL, Seattle beat the Cleveland Browns 32-28. Arizona Cardinals beat the Atlanta Falcons in a battle of the birds 34-33. Denver blanked Tennessee. That's their first shutout, I believe, since 2017.
And Marcus Mariota benched, right?
Yep, for Ryan Tannehill. New Orleans
Wow.
13-6 over Gardner Minshew. Houston beat Kansas City Chiefs 31-24. D-Dub 30-42, 280 yards, one touchdown. The Washington Redskins beat the Miami Dolphins 17-16. Minnesota Vikings bested the Philadelphia Eagles 38-20. Jets beat Dallas 24-22. The 49ers beat the Rams 20-7. Baltimore won at home 23-17. The Steelers go into LA and beat the Chargers 24-17. And Carolina in London beat Tampa Bay 37-26. In the American League Championship Series, down 1-0. In the best of 7 series, Houston and the Yankees went to extra innings tied at 2. Eluid, Kipchaj, I don't know. He becomes the first human to run a marathon in under 2 hours, covering the 26.2 miles in 1 hour, 59 minutes, and 40 seconds, which is incredible. All right? This is basically one of the last great race barriers that they had. You know, there was the 4-minute mile,
right,
broken by Roger Bannister, and then the 10-second 100 meters that was broken in 1968. This is not an official world record, all of which took place in the last 13 months.
Who cares?
That's what I'm asking you.
That's what the shoe people are supposed to do.
That's what I'm asking you. He had pace setters.
Does it inject PEDs into your heels or what?
A team of 36 world-class runners ran in an inverted V formation and rotated in and out 7 at a time to keep him on pace and shield him from the wind.
All right.
In front of them was a pace car projected a green laser on the road showing the target pace. And on top of it, he had drink deliveries. Bicyclists delivered energy gels and carbohydrates.
What was the record before that?
I don't know, but he owns...
Maybe they would have had under 2 hours if they would have had people blocking the wind and bringing them their carbohydrate drinks and energy gels.
Yeah, he's got the official world record.
I bet he does.
But now he's the
T-Run, I could have
person
done
that broke
that.
2 hours.
It's some pace runners in front of us. That's all we needed.
That's all I needed.
Is that all you need? Is that all you
Put a
need?
big Butterfinger covered caramel apple down at the end of the run. We'll get there.
Okay.
Or a pretty girl in some nice biker shorts. Whatever. Whatever it takes.
Vaporflies.
Those look like comfortable shoes.
Exactly.
I bet a person break world record wears shoes like that.
Like I said,
so comparisons to
stupid
other sporting
internet,
and historical acts are inevitable and duly forthcoming. It's altogether fair to reference Roger Bannister